Quick Crypto, bringing you quick Kaspa news. Kaspa is officially one step closer to making history, but better still, we have multiple sources to showcase in this video today that suggest the 10 blocks per second hard fork migration onto the mainnet coming very shortly could be the decisive catalyst that resuscitates Kaspa's price and sends it into a volatile frenzy. And we plan to make the most of this opportunity. Of course, if you are interested in learning a lot more, staying ahead of the game with crypto and Kaspa, with exclusive content such as trades, institutional research documents, and so much more for free, a 7-day free trial period, look at the link down below to check out the Coin Factory, the CF executive. Now, to continue on with the video, all through today, we have been counting down the hours, the minutes, and the seconds until the crescendo hard fork. And about 3 or 4 hours ago, since recording this video now, we had official confirmation that the crescendo hard fork from 1 to 10 blocks per second on testnet 10 was a resounding success, and it's continuing to function very smoothly, which is very bullish news. This is such a groundbreaking achievement in the history of proof of work crypto, but also in the entire crypto industry, proving to everybody, every project, that proof of work can be scalable, that you don't need to sacrifice decentralization or security to be successful. And just for a little fun fact, if you will, that I personally love around all these major Kaspa milestones is that Michael Saylor himself needed a break from working on Dagnite, mind you. So to take said break, he rewrote and improved the entire code base into Rust while implementing new features, and he also implemented a single variable to change the block per second on the entire network. Thus, the 10 BPS crescendo hard fork was born. This is insane stuff. This has been over a year in the making, and we are now in the end game. All that is left is the migration on the mainnet, and Kaspa will officially be 6,000 times faster than Bitcoin and 200 times faster than Solana, arguably the most popular chain right now. And it looks like this 10 BPS hard fork migration onto the mainnet could be the decisive catalyst that will resuscitate Kaspa's price and send it into a volatile frenzy. Why I say that? Well, coincidentally, Ice River just made a major announcement. If you don't know, Ice River is the biggest Kaspa miner manufacturer, and their parent company, BGM Blockchain, filed a $50 million IPO with Nasdaq, therefore Wall Street, very recently, and will be going public sometime this week according to Wolfie, which is huge news. Ice River, they depend on Kaspa for most, if not all, of their revenue, and coincidentally, following the successful crescendo announcement on the testnet 10, Ice River announced that the wait is over, that they are releasing new and improved home miners, which is massive stuff. If you have been looking at the hash rate recently and you see a lot of fluctuations in the hash rate, it's most likely due to maintenance, or it is because institutions like Ice River, they are switching from their old to the new and improved miners, thus temporarily going offline. These more efficient miners though will result in an increase in that hash rate for Kaspa, which represents more adoption and more security for the project. Even a nice hash here announced new one-click hash rate for mining Kaspa, and it's live. It's now live, making it easier than ever before to mine Kaspa, which is so bullish. Now, I'm sure the home miners, they are feeling a little frustrated with Kaspa not being very profitable to mine right now. The emission schedule is going down so aggressively, currently at 62 Kaspa per block. But here's the thing, right? That is the benefit and beauty of 10 blocks per second, as there will be more blocks produced. There won't be more money in the transaction in the block, but there'll be more blocks produced at one moment in time, thus providing more opportunities for the miners, the solo miners, the home miners to mine a block, therefore potentially making more profit for you, making it more profitable for you, which is great stuff, because proof of work is the heart of Kaspa. The community is the heart of Kaspa. Not to mention as well, following that, the volume and FOMO for Kaspa is likely going to go absolutely crazy, and we may finally see the tier 1 exchanges announce a Kaspa spot listing, thus causing the price to rally. Speaking of which, Binance have just announced that they are finally distributing the rewards to the miners, which is positive news. It will take 2 to 3 working days to be processed, but it's starting today on the 6th of March as it was intended. After months if not years though, of manipulation, as Kaspa's report highlights here, we are about to see a serious incoming supply squeeze for Kaspa, which is bullish news. The volatile frenzy we will likely see seems closer than ever before, and looks like it will start and happen in and around the 10 BPS migration onto the mainnet. And once again, we plan to make the most of this opportunity. So if you're interested in learning a lot more through exclusive content such as trades, alpha information ahead of time, private live streams, and much more for free 7-day free trial, link down below. Come check out the Coin Factory to see F executives. So get ready effectively for the serious squeeze on Kaspa's supply. As you can see, Kaspa's report has made 3 very detailed threads and posts talking about the manipulation and squeezing coming for Kaspa. We can see firstly here, fees paid to Kaspa miners plunge, setting stage for major market supply shock. This post ultimately covered the huge fee spike Kaspa saw during the KRC20 craze a few months back, but since it has dropped significantly. However, the fees are actually higher now than it was before the new feature, which is positive. Thus, the future KRC20 activity is expected to bring more users and increase demand for Kaspa. Then there are the other 2 posts as well, which go into even more detail about it, but to summarize what's effectively stated here, to not make it a long reading process for you here, effectively in summary, what was stated is everybody, if everyone, suddenly gets excited about Kaspa, which seems likely, the price is going to shoot up like crazy. You know, the longer the base, the bigger the breaker, what Kathy Wood stated, and it will keep feeding itself, making it go even higher. Usually, when something gets super popular, companies just make more of it. You know, more t-shirts, whatever. If the shirt's popular, the product's popular, you make more of it. But Kaspa and other proof of works, it doesn't work like that. There's only a finite supply. The only way the price settles down is if the price gets so high, that there's no more buyers coming through. You have to stop buying. And since regular money keeps getting printed, which is covered in this thread here about the massive amount of global liquidity that's about to flood into this market, that means Kaspa's price could just keep climbing and climbing. Furthermore, because Kaspa's supply gets cut in half way faster than Bitcoin's, we're talking about a supply crunch like nothing we have ever seen before. Pretty soon, people are going to be praying and wishing and looking back, saying, wow, remember when you could have bought Kaspa at just a few cents, at 7 cents? Insane stuff, a discount to say the least. We are dealing with something truly groundbreaking here. A super secure and unstoppable system that's going to change absolutely everything. Shake up this space at the very core, and with some cool new tech coming in, Kaspa's gonna open up a whole world of possibilities, shaking up the internet and giving us back control over our money and how we connect with each other. 10 BPS, as bullish as this is just the first step of all the major stuff that's going to follow straight afterwards, which is just as mind-blowing. We have stablecoins, for example, which I covered and mentioned in my video yesterday, and it looks like USDT Tether, the world's largest stablecoin issuer, is in talks and in the works of integrating USDT onto Kaspa, which is so massive news. Then you have smart contracts, to which we now do actually have some very interesting upgrades and developments finally from one of the other 4 initiatives that are bringing smart contracts to Kaspa. The Kasplex team here, Kaspa just announced that we will get to see the slides from what they covered at the Crypto Expo event in Europe. Very soon, was the audio from the conference team has been released and sent to Kasplex, but also the TLDR, and the very vague information we have here is a ZK EVM testnet, which is zero knowledge Ethereum virtual machine testnet. So smart contracts is coming in 3 weeks. A testnet for smart contracts is coming in 3 weeks, which is huge news, just like IGRA Labs. I'm pretty sure IGRA Labs are also aiming to bring out their own testnet before the end of the first quarter. So we're likely going to see 2 testnet for smart contracts coming for the end of the first quarter, end of this month, which is huge news. And in actuality, in continuation, circling back to stablecoins once again in this post here, we can see op codes for CA, issue, burn, and blacklist are going to be coming out, which should keep a stablecoin integration in May. So that gives roughly a 2-month timeline until we will likely see USDT Tether and potentially many more stablecoins coming to Kaspa in and around May, which is hugely bullish once more. So as it stands right now, it seems to me like almost every single month from this point forward, every month, we're going to be seeing another major development, another major milestone. 10 BPS mainnet comes out end of April. Following, then stablecoins, following likely then smart contracts. From this point onwards, we will have historical developments and milestones achieved every single month. And to this day, some of you, because of the price, still believe that this project, this coin, is done for and that there will be no FOMO for it. Well, as we can see from Johnny here, the executive vice president of the KEF, he highlights that Kaspa is now titling on BSC News, BSCN, an article called Layer 1 Deep Dive, easily one of the hottest layer 1s around. Easily. Here's everything you need to know about Kaspa currency and the Kas token. BSC News has 1.2 million followers and an insane amount of activity. In my opinion, not financial advice, the incoming FOMO will shock everybody, and the supply shop for Kaspa will go crazy and only continue with continuous developments every single month coming to Kaspa. The ecosystem like KRC20, for example, that will be resuscitated, or at least some of it will. It's tough to say with meme coins, it's heavily dependent on community sentiment and a cult-like initiative, but in that regard, we do have one update from the current number one KRC20 token being Nacho. Product is in development. This will be the first of the Kaspa ecosystem and a game changer once smart contracts are going live, providing a major boost to the Nacho NFTs, and it will also be co-developed with a brand new Nacho partner. More details to be announced next month. Again, every single month something big's happening for Kaspa, so be locked in right now. Do your own research. Come chill chat and learn more in the executive community, CF community, links down below. I'm a member. Don't be emotional, be logical. See you in the next one.